Hi, I'm back with another card. If you saw the previous video, I did a card using the Sizzix teacups dies, which was this one here. And I've added on a little sentiment there, you're one of a kind. So this was a very pretty sort of feminine one. Now I'm going for something that's a bit more, hopefully like sort of vintagey style. So what I've got here is I've cut out of some patterned cardstock my cup and saucer. On this card I'm only using the one, and then from some textured cardstock I've used some other Sizzix dies and I've cut out flowers and leaves and stuff like that. And here I've got a sheet where I've embossed like a rose pattern onto there. Now what I want to do with this, if I just bring my mat in, I'm going to attempt just going over it with a bit of wax. So I've got some Stamperia waxes here. This is rose gold, so I'm just going to pop a bit on my finger and just very lightly run it over the roses. Now I don't know whether you can actually see in the light here, it's just picking up the embossed part of the roses there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit more. And it does give it a lovely sheen, and actually this wax also does smell very nice as well. So let's have a look. So just using my finger to rub that on. Just like that, that's lovely. Now I'm going to put that one away because I think in here I might have a green colour. Let me just check. That says green brocade. I don't know how green it does come out. That's a silver. Oh, lucky emerald, that might do. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm just going to add another colour. So again with my finger. So roughly where the leaves are, I'm just going to go over it like that. Okay, just to highlight it very lightly. You could also do this in like a gold or a silver, depending on the kind of look you want for your card. So let's have a look. That's probably as much as I think I'd like to do on there. Let's see. That's lovely. So if I can try and just show you that a bit closer. There, I don't know if you can see that there. So the colour has gone on the wax. Okay, so I'm just going to use a wipe just to get that ink, or rather the wax off my fingers, so I don't get it on the rest of the card as I'm working. Okay, so take that out of the way. So that now is going to go onto my card front here, but I just want to roughen up the edges a little bit. So I'm just going to use my scissors. I have actually got an edge distressing tool, but I've left it on my craft table behind me. But you can use scissors like this, but I do say be very careful because you can cut yourself quite easily. Because if you've got good sharp scissors, then you could do yourself some damage. So be careful doing this. And of course at this point as well, if you wanted to matte and layer, you could put a contrasting colour behind this. But I am actually going to just leave this on its own and get those bits out. So that is going to stick on the front of my card there. So let's see if I can get my glue out. Yeah, so I'm just going to put a line of glue all the way around. That's lovely. And that I'm going to stick onto the front like that, making sure that my roses are the right way up. That's lovely. So let's just press that down. That's lovely. Okay, so just bring my mat back in again, because what I want to do now is with my cup and saucer, I'm going to use some walnut stain, and I just want to go around the edge. So all the way around the edge, because I want this to have that sort of shabby chic vintage sort of look. go. So that's that done there, like that. Now I am going to stick those on. Just move them up for a second. So bring that back in. So I want my sauce there and that on there. Now I actually saw a card very similar to this on the Sizzix blog, so this is my interpretation of it. Now I also love using this, which is like a gauze. I love how it looks and I like to fray it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that down there. So I've got my glue gun. I'm just going to do a couple of little dots there. I'm just going to stick that on. Have I got my my tweezers? Just use that just to sort of press it down so I don't burn my fingers. And then that I want to stick on the top like that. So I will just pop a little bit of glue on there. I'm going to place that on there like that. So I'm just making sure that you can see that. Okay, yes, that's fine. And then my cup is going to go on there, and I'm going to put this on some foam pads because I want it to stand up a bit. So I've got my scissors here. So I'm going to cut a bit for there and for there, and I'm just going to put one at the bottom. Right, so I'll just take the backing off. That one doesn't want to come off. That's lovely. And I'm just going to sit that on the saucer like that. Now, the other thing I've done is, like I said, I've cut out a load of little flowers here. And what I'm thinking of doing is, I think I'm just going to edge these with the walnut stain. Because again, I want it to have that very old sort of look, aged and vintage. So I'm just going to go around like that. And it's nice when you use a textured card, because if you are using distress ink, it sort of highlights the texture in the cardstock. Now, because I have quite a few here, I might not use all of them, I don't know yet. So, and if I've got any left over, they can go towards another card later. So I just keep a little box with all the bits left over that I haven't used. So let's colour all of these up. So if I just show you the difference now, you can see where that's been coloured with the distress ink and that's just been left normal. So I'm just going to colour all of them, like I said. And of course the beauty of using the Sizzix Bigs dies is you can cut 3 or 4 layers at the same time. So that's really good, and that saves you a lot of time, especially if you wanted a lot of flowers or whatever cut out, or you know, you were doing a batch make of cards. I know for me, when I'm making up the kits for our Zoom card classes, it's certainly is very helpful to be able to cut several out at one time, because we make up lots of packs every month for the classes. So if you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we'd love you to subscribe, and then you can follow us, and every time we put a new video on, you'll be able to see. And we've also got one of our videos, which is music to craft to, which is really nice. And I know that's been very, very popular, because we've had thousands and thousands of hits on the 2 music one that we've got. Right, so we're nearly at the end of colouring all of these. These little circle bits, I might actually just keep them as they are, just so that they stand out a bit. Right, so we'll move our mat away again, and let's just see how we're going to build up this card. So I'm just going to place bits on to begin with. So have a bit of height with that there. Okay, possibly like that. And then I've got these flowers. Right, now what I'm going to do with these is I've got my moulding mat here, and I'm just going to shape them a little bit. So on the reverse side, I'm just going to, from the tip, I'm just working into the middle. And then what it does is it just creases up the edges of the cardstock, and it gives it a nice sort of wrinkled effect. And then in the middle, like that. So just do that on all of those. And I'm just placing them on, and that might be where I decide to put them when I've finished. And with this one, I am going to use my glue gun to stick these shaped flowers down. I don't think I'm going to use that flower, although actually I could put it down here, to be honest. Let's have a look. I'll shape it up anyway. So we've got quite a few flower dies on our website, so you can do this kind of card with any flower die. So I'm doing the same with the leaves. There we go. Then I've got these little centres, which I think I'm just going to press them in the middle. Have I got any more of those, or have I just got the two? Looks like I might only have two of those. Okay. Oh no, I've got another one here. I seem to have lost a yellow one along the way. Never mind. Okay. Then I've got these sort of individual leaves. See, I love how they've get that sort of crinkled edge to them. Okay, I've got another green one here. And of course the beauty as well with card making is you can do whatever you like. You don't have to have all green leaves. You can do leaves whatever colour you want to do. I've got these little flowers, so I might as well just shape them up anyway. But to be honest, I think I've got enough left over really to make another little card, which I might do later. So you could store all of these in a box, and maybe if you've had like a box of chocolates or whatever, or box of you know, cheese biscuits or something, keep that once you've finished eating from them, and use it for this to store all your flowers. Right, so now I'm going to get ready to stick these down. So that one I think I am going to stick there flat. So I'll pop a bit of glue on there. So that one's going to go there like that. My green one here I'm going to put flat as well. That one can go there. I'm actually thinking of swapping that over. Because I've got green there and green there, I'm going to swap that over because I've got two oranges next to each other there. I'm going to swap it like that. So I'm just going to stick this now with a bit of glue. that can just go there. I can just lift up my petals a bit. I've still got these to stick down, so I've got that orange one. That one's going to go like that. And then I've got this red one. Which I will stick there like that. So those are like all my background flowers, which are flat. So now it's just a case of sticking these on. So I've got this yellow, which I will stick like that there. So hold it down for a few seconds. I'm just wondering, actually, I've still got a bit of this left, and I'm wondering whether just have a little bit just going under there like that, over the under that flower and through there. So let me just see how that will look. Yes, I think I might do that actually. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue there. That will hold that down. A bit of glue there, which will hold this down. I'm just going to sort of squish it up a little bit. And I'm going to put my green flower there, because it's nice to add some texture to your cards. So that's going to go on there. Then I've got my red one, which I'm going to stick there. Then I have got these smaller flowers. Now what I could do is I could sort of layer these up. So let's just mix all the colours up a little bit. You know what, I think I'm going to do that. Mix the colours up and put those on. So pop a bit of glue there. I'm just going to hold that down for a few seconds. And then just this last one here. That's it like that. And then let's see what else I can add on. So I have got those little dots. I'm just going to place them on. I've got the yellow one here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm going to put those on. So I'm going to put a bit of glue in there again, and we'll just place that over the top. That's lovely. Well, I think I've just lost my little one from there somehow. Don't know where that's just gone, so I'll have to cut out another one later and add that on. Sure, I just put one on there. That's going to go there. Let me just check if it's fallen off anyway. No, it hasn't. No, I'm sure I put a little red one on there, but it seems to have disappeared. So whether I've got it, dropped it somewhere. Okay, I can add one, cut another one and add it on later. So I've still got these like little leaves. So am I going to use any of these? Let's have a look. So that I'm thinking can go under like that. So I'm just going to pop a bit of glue. That's just going to go under the cup very. That's it, just like that. We've got a yellow here, which I think could go there. Oh, I've just found the red. There it is. I'll pop that on in a second. I knew I had it. Okay, that's going to go there like that. So let's pop this little red on before I lose it again. That's it. Then I've got some orange here, which I think can go in there like that. That's on there. Then I've got this bit of green, which I'm just trying to think where's my best place to put it. I think I might put that one up there over the yellow. Yeah, that looks nice. That's lovely. Like I said, I've got these little leaves. I don't know if I'm going to add them on though. Oh no, I might actually. There, that'll go all right. So let's just pop a bit of glue. That one's on there. Could have one under here perhaps. Yep. Got another one that could go perhaps there. That's it. And I've got this one in orange, which I think I might add that one in there like that. Okay. There we go. So the only bits I've got left are these little ones, and I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with those. Let me just have a look. No, I think I'm going to leave those ones off. And then what I've got here is I've got some wording here, so I just want to just trim that off with my scissors. Okay, so I'm thinking of putting that up there, and then I cut out these letters, T, E, A, like that. So I'm just going to put a bit of distress ink on the edge. That's lovely, and I'm just going to pop some foam pads on the back. I can just go there in the middle. So I'll just stick that one on there. So that's going to go towards the top there. So I just want to make sure I put that on straight. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to get my mat back in a second, just because I just want to go around the edges of my letters again. And we will be getting more distress inks in as well, because they are something that I think is something that you definitely need in your stash. So let's have a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that there with a bit of glue. And what I'm doing is I'm starting with the last letter first to make sure I've got enough room. There's that one. And we'll go with the E. That's just a little tip for you. So if you are putting words on, start with your last letter first and work that way. Because if you started here with your first letter, you might find that by the time you get to the end, you actually haven't got enough room. So, and again, this is another Sizzix die. It's a Tim Holtz alphabet, but because they're not sort of uniform size letters, I just thought it went well with this style of card. There you go. So there's always time for tea. So that's it. So that's our card done there. So if I just show you the card that I did in the previous video, which is this one here, which is a very sort of feminine, dainty, very subtle sort of colours using the cups and saucers. But this one here, very different, where we've used like sort of vintage colours and the wax on there. So I hope you've enjoyed those videos, and please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if there's any products that you're interested in, if you can't see them on our website or anything you'd like us to get, please feel free to contact us either on our Facebook page, or you can go on the website and go onto our email address and contact us there. But thanks for watching. Bye.